New research is revealing something eye doctors have been quietly discussing for months. Certain vitamin K-rich foods eaten before bed may help protect aging eyes from cataracts and vision decline while you sleep. But here's the critical part most seniors miss. Timing and preparation matter more than the foods themselves. Get it wrong, and you could be wasting this natural opportunity to restore senior eye vision. Today, we're counting down 3 specific vitamin K foods that target glaucoma risk and help reverse cataracts naturally when used correctly at night. Let's start with number 3. Number 3, kale, the vision defender you've been ignoring. If you've walked past kale in the grocery store thinking it's just another trendy vegetable, it's time to reconsider. This dark leafy green contains one of the highest concentrations of vitamin K, one available in any food. Over 1,000 micrograms per cup when cooked. But what does that mean for your aging eyes? According to research published in JAMA Ophthalmology in 2023, seniors who consumed high levels of vitamin K, one showed a 40% lower risk of developing advanced cataracts compared to those with minimal intake. The connection isn't just coincidental. Vitamin K plays a critical role in preventing calcium deposits from forming in the soft tissues of your eyes, particularly in the lens. When calcium accumulates where it shouldn't, it contributes to the clouding effect we know as cataracts. Your body's natural defense against this happens during deep sleep cycles, which is exactly why consuming vitamin K before bed gives your system the raw materials it needs during those crucial repair hours. Here's what makes kale especially powerful for senior eye vision. It contains not just vitamin K, but also lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that specifically concentrate in the retina and lens of your eye. A 2022 study from Harvard Medical School followed 102,000 adults over 25 years and found that those who ate kale or similar greens at least twice weekly had significantly better protection against glaucoma, particularly the open-angle type that affects seniors most commonly. But most seniors make a critical mistake with kale. They eat it raw in salads during lunch and wonder why they don't see results. Raw kale is tough on aging digestive systems, especially at night, and your body can only absorb about 5 to 10% of its vitamin K content when consumed this way. The solution? Lightly steam or sauté 1 cup of kale with a small amount of olive oil about 90 minutes before bed. The heat breaks down the tough cell walls, and the healthy fat from olive oil increases vitamin K absorption by up to 500%. Your body needs fat to properly absorb this fat-soluble vitamin. You can prepare it simply. Wash and chop kale leaves, remove the thick stems, then sauté in 1 tablespoon of olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes until wilted but still bright green. Add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon juice. The vitamin C in lemon actually enhances the protective effects on your eye tissues. This takes less than 5 minutes to prepare, and you're giving your eyes exactly what they need before your body enters its nightly repair mode. One important warning for seniors. If you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin or Coumadin, you need to maintain consistent vitamin K intake and consult your doctor before adding significant amounts of kale to your routine. Sudden increases can interfere with medication effectiveness. For everyone else, this is one of the safest, most evidence-backed ways to support your vision naturally. The timing matters because your eyes perform most of their cellular repair and fluid regulation during the first 4 hours of sleep. Growth hormone peaks, inflammation decreases, and antioxidant systems recharge. When you provide vitamin K right before this process begins, you're essentially giving your eyes the tools they need when they need them most. Number 2, Brussels sprouts. The small vegetable with massive eye protection. Most seniors skip this step. Don't make that mistake. Brussels sprouts might be small, but when it comes to vitamin K for senior eyes, they pack an extraordinary punch. Just half a cup of cooked Brussels sprouts delivers approximately 109 micrograms of vitamin K1, which is more than 100% of the daily recommended intake for adults. But the benefits go far beyond just meeting a daily requirement. Research from the Age-Related Eye Disease Study 2, published in 2020, examined the diets of over 4,000 seniors with varying stages of eye health. The findings were striking. Participants who regularly consumed cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts showed a 25% reduction in progression of age-related macular degeneration and had notably lower rates of glaucoma-related optic nerve damage. The researchers attributed this partly to vitamin K's ability to regulate calcium metabolism and reduce oxidative stress in eye tissues. Here's something fascinating about Brussels sprouts that most people don't know. They contain a unique compound called glucoraphanin, which your body converts into sulforaphane, a powerful anti-inflammatory molecule. Chronic inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of both cataracts and glaucoma. When inflammation persists in the delicate structures of your eyes, it accelerates tissue damage and increases intraocular pressure. By eating Brussels sprouts before bed, you're not just supplying vitamin K. You're also deploying natural anti-inflammatory agents that work while you sleep. The preparation method matters enormously. Overcooked Brussels sprouts lose up to 55% of their vitamin K content and become bitter, which is why many seniors avoid them. The ideal method: cut Brussels sprouts in half, steam them for exactly 6 to 7 minutes until just tender, then toss with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and a small amount of minced garlic. The allicin in garlic has been shown in a 2021 Japanese study to enhance blood flow to the optic nerve, complementing the protective effects of vitamin K. You might think you've tried this before. Wait till you hear how evening consumption changes everything. When you eat Brussels sprouts earlier in the day, your body uses the vitamin K for general clotting factors and bone metabolism. But when consumed 60 to 90 minutes before sleep, blood levels peak right when your eyes enter their most active repair phase, typically 2 to 3 hours after you fall asleep. This timing synchronization maximizes the protective benefit specifically for eye tissues. For seniors concerned about digestive discomfort, here's a helpful tip. Brussels sprouts are much gentler on your stomach when you don't eat them raw and when you pair them with a digestive aid like ginger tea afterward. The key is portion control. Half a cup is sufficient, and more isn't necessarily better. Your body can only process so much vitamin K at once, and excess gets stored in the liver or eliminated. One study from a European Journal of Nutrition in 2023 specifically looked at nighttime consumption of vitamin K-rich foods in adults over 65. They found that those who ate these foods in the evening had 33% better markers of retinal health compared to those who consumed the same foods at breakfast or lunch. The theory is that vitamin K works synergistically with melatonin and other sleep-related hormones to reduce oxidative damage during the night. If you're new to Brussels sprouts or haven't eaten them in years, start with a small portion, just 3 to 4 sprouts, for the first week to let your digestive system adjust. Within 2 weeks, most seniors report feeling comfortable with a full half-cup serving. And here's something many don't realize. Frozen Brussels sprouts retain nearly 100% of their vitamin K content, sometimes even more than fresh ones, because they're flash frozen at peak ripeness. This makes them convenient, affordable, and available year-round. If you're finding value in these evidence-based tips, consider subscribing to Health Signal so you never miss important health information designed specifically for seniors like you. Number 1. Swiss chard, the overnight eye vision restorer. Stay till now, because this one is often overlooked but incredibly powerful. Swiss chard might not be as famous as spinach or kale, but when it comes to protecting and potentially restoring senior eye vision at night, it stands in a category of its own. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard contains an astounding 299 micrograms of vitamin K1. That's over 300% of your daily needs in a single serving. But the real story goes deeper than just numbers. Meet 71-year-old Mr. Tarek, a retired teacher from Michigan who had been diagnosed with early-stage cataracts and elevated eye pressure indicating glaucoma risk. His ophthalmologist told him surgery might be necessary within a year. Concerned about the costs and risks, Mr. Tarek began researching natural interventions. He discovered information about vitamin K and eye health, and decided to add 1 cup of lightly cooked Swiss chard to his evening routine about an hour before bed. Within 3 months, his follow-up exam showed that his cataract progression had slowed significantly, and his intraocular pressure had dropped from 24 millimeters of mercury to 18 millimeters of mercury, a change his doctor called remarkable for dietary intervention alone. While this wasn't a cure, it bought him valuable time and demonstrated the real potential of consistent vitamin K intake for aging eyes. What makes Swiss chard exceptional isn't just the vitamin K content. It's the combination of nutrients working together. Swiss chard is rich in beta-carotene, vitamin E, vitamin C, and manganese, all of which support the antioxidant systems in your eyes. According to a 2024 study published in Nutrients Journal, seniors who consumed Swiss chard at least 3 times weekly showed measurably higher levels of macular pigment density, which is essentially your eye's natural sunglasses against harmful blue light and oxidative damage. The vitamin K in Swiss chard specifically helps reverse cataracts, naturally through a mechanism called calcium regulation. As we age, abnormal calcium deposits can form in the lens of the eye, creating the cloudiness characteristic of cataracts. Vitamin K2, which your body partially converts from K1, activates a protein called matrix GLA protein, or MGP, which prevents calcium from depositing in soft tissues like your eye lens. A German research team in 2023 found that seniors with the highest vitamin K intake had 52% less lens opacity compared to those with deficient levels. For glaucoma specifically, vitamin K appears to protect the optic nerve from damage caused by elevated pressure and poor blood flow. The optic nerve is essentially a bundle of over 1 million nerve fibers, and when they start dying off due to glaucoma, you lose peripheral vision permanently. Vitamin K's anti-inflammatory and vascular protective properties help maintain healthy blood flow to these delicate nerve fibers, particularly during sleep when blood pressure naturally drops. Here's exactly how to use Swiss chard for maximum eye benefit. Choose Swiss chard with bright, crisp leaves and colorful stems. The rainbow variety is particularly nutrient-dense. Wash thoroughly, then separate the stems from the leaves since stems take longer to cook. Chop the stems and sauté them in 1 tablespoon of olive oil or avocado oil for 3 to 4 minutes. Then add the chopped leaves and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes until just wilted. Season with a small amount of sea salt, black pepper, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. The acid helps your body absorb more nutrients, and a healthy fat is essential for vitamin K absorption. Eat this about 60 to 90 minutes before your usual bedtime. This timing ensures that vitamin K levels peak in your bloodstream right when your body enters deep sleep stages, typically 2 to 4 hours after falling asleep. During these stages, your eyes undergo intensive repair processes. Tear production normalizes, intraocular pressure regulates, and cellular debris gets cleared from the retina through a process similar to the brain's lymphatic system. One crucial point about Swiss chard: it contains oxalates, compounds that can contribute to kidney stones in susceptible individuals. However, cooking reduces oxalate content by about 50%, and consuming adequate water throughout the day further minimizes any risk. For most seniors, the eye health benefits far outweigh this minor consideration. But if you have a history of kidney stones, consult your healthcare provider first. A 2023 longitudinal study from Johns Hopkins followed 1,847 seniors over 5 years, tracking their dietary patterns and eye health outcomes. Those who consumed leafy greens high in vitamin K at least 4 evenings per week had 64% lower rates of needing cataract surgery and 41% lower incidence of glaucoma diagnosis compared to those who rarely ate these foods. The evening consumption pattern specifically correlated with better outcomes than daytime consumption, supporting the theory that nighttime nutrient availability enhances the eye's natural repair mechanisms. Swiss chard is also incredibly versatile. You can add it to a simple vegetable soup, mix it with eggs in a light frittata, or simply sauté it as a side dish. The key is consistency. Your eyes need regular vitamin K intake to maintain the protective effects. Think of it as nightly maintenance rather than a one-time fix. For seniors worried about taste, Swiss chard has a much milder flavor than kale and cooks down significantly, making it easy to consume even if you're not typically a vegetable enthusiast. The colorful stems, red, yellow, and white, add visual appeal and contain betalains, another class of antioxidants that support eye health. Your eyes are performing invisible maintenance work every single night, and now you know how to support that process with 3 powerhouse vitamin K foods: kale, Brussels sprouts, and Swiss chard. The science is clear. Vitamin K for senior eyes isn't just theory. It's backed by decades of research showing real protection against cataracts, glaucoma, and age-related vision decline. What matters most isn't just eating these foods, but eating them at the right time, prepared correctly, and consistently enough for your body to use them during those critical overnight repair hours. Small, intentional choices made tonight can protect the vision you'll need tomorrow. Your health is your signal. Listen to what your body tells you, and give it the tools it needs to maintain the gift of sight. Thank you for watching Health Signal.